Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to this Christmas edition of Random Thoughts. And I just want to read a few lines of something. Um, Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Everybody knows that song. Everybody knows that. Um, Full disclosure, I had to look up the lyrics because Rudolph is so popular that you really don't always remember the other reindeers' names. But there was something I saw a friend of mine put in their Instagram stories a tweet from this comedian talking about how messed up Rudolph is. And it was one of those things to where it's like you know it growing up and you listen to it, but then when you get older and have context and experiences and different things, you realize how messed up that song is. Uh, all of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, "Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?" Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee. Then all the other reindeer loved. So before that, he was talked about, he was laughed at, he was ostracized. They picked on him. I'm pretty sure they kicked him a couple times. I'm pretty sure they gave him some of them. When horses when they plant their front front feet and do that kick. I'm pretty sure they kicked Rudolph. That's probably you know they picked on a kid with a disability, with the mutation or whatever. And then Santa's like, it's kind of foggy, which also goes to be like, how else did you fly around? But anyway, it was foggy. He's like, hey, there's that reindeer with the red nose, which for to say that the Rudolph, that has to be a powerful ass red nose for him to have been like, hey, that nose is so bright with you up front, you know, and then I can see it from nine reindeer back. So that's a good distance. I know I'm putting too much real world stuff in this, but yeah, it's just messed up. It's like, okay, you're getting picked on. And here's another thing: Santa knows who's been naughty and nice around the whole world, but he can tell that Rudolph was getting picked on at his own. They're in the stables. There's like, they're in your vicinity. They're on your compound. You can tell that Rudolph was getting picked on, was getting bullied. Nowhere in the song is where it's like Santa's like, yeah, y'all leave Rudolph alone. He's important. It's like, y'all shouldn't be picking on him. Y'all shouldn't be mean. I'm judging every other child on the planet, either giving them a cold or having Krampus come kidnap them and whatnot. And Rudolph is up here getting smacked around, and he's okay with it. And then how the reindeer loved him is is one of those things to where you're going through something and it's okay because a person in power can use your gifts for their own means. They had the ability to stop whatever suffering you were going through before, but now that you could benefit them, now we're going to give you some status. And the people who were picking on you before, the people who were looking down on you before, now that you have some status, oh, now they loved him. Now they, uh, I don't know, that's like so hand wavy. They loved him. They didn't love him. They saw that they could no longer pick on him. They saw they could no longer treat him a certain way. So they had to adjust what they were doing and how they were acting. Reindeer are horrible people, but that's just I don't know. It's like that always bugged me. Then when I saw that tweet, I was just like, thank you. Like I'm glad somebody put into words what I was thinking because it is kind of messed up to where and there's been other things I was going to talk about. Well, I feel like I guess I'll do it now. Like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. First of all, the fact that Goldilocks is the only one with a name. I remember some friends of mine were talking about it. It's like, yeah, this is my earliest recollection of white privilege is like this chick breaks in somebody's house, eats their food, breaks their furniture and stuff, and then just takes a nap. And then they show up, and I wonder if the original version did they eat her? Because those grim fairy tales they were really dark, like the Little Mermaid and stuff. All that stuff was really dark. I wonder if they air because it's like, are we supposed to root for Goldilocks? Like this heifer just going in people's. It's like okay, if they weren't bears, it's like would that still be okay? Either way, you broke into somebody's house. You're eating their food, and she ate something like everybody. It's like this one's. I don't like this one. Let me try this one. I don't like that one. Oh, this one is just right. It's like you're just she's acting like she just ran up in an Airbnb. Oh no, just think about all these horrible tales that we used to hear growing up. They made movies about them, made songs. I don't know, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The is it California Raisins? They did it. I don't know. That's still my favorite version of the song. But yeah, just yeah, Santa sucks for not helping Rudolph beforehand, and reindeer are horrible people. I think that's why I'll title this: Reindeer are horrible people. But thank you all for listening. Appreciate you. Don't forget to check out my podcast, Book Expressions, on Apple, Google, Spotify, everywhere podcasts can be found. Appreciate everybody's patronage. Don't forget to check out more of my videos on this channel. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. Have a good day, good morning, good evening, and most importantly, have a Merry Christmas.